Hello, my lovely bite-sizers. So today's session is going to focus on building strength in our core. Let's start off in a kneeling position. If you prefer to sit cross-legged, you can, of course. And then just bring your hands down to rest in your legs. Close your eyes. Just take a couple of moments here just to drop into your breath. Slow and steady inhale. And a slow and steady exhale. Noticing how you're feeling today. Just starting to bring your attention inwards with each breath. And then just gently blinking open the eyes. Come to an all fours position. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And then let's take a breath in. Coming into your cow. So you're dipping your belly, you're looking up. And then exhale, press through your hands, rounding through your back, finding that cat-shaped back. Breathing in. Cow. Breathing out. Cat. One more time, breathing in, finding that beautiful fluidity through your spine. Exhaling, coming to your rounded cat back. And then bring it back to neutral on the inhale. And on the exhale, start to tuck your toes and start to hover your knees an inch, no more off the mat. And we're going to stay here in this little hover box tabletop position. And imagine that you're trying to make that distance between your pubic bone and your throat that little bit smaller. Staying here for one more breath, pressing out of your hands. And then bringing your knees down. Draw your toes together, bring yourself down to child's pose. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Hands come back to underneath your shoulders. And then we breathe into our cow pose. Breathing out into our cat. Breathing in, find that length across the front side of your body. And breathing out, find the length along the back side of your body. One more time, breathing in, cow, broaden across your chest. One more time, breathing out, cat. Breathing in, come back through neutral. Breathing out, tuck your toes and lift yourself up into that hover box. You're almost rounding your back here to get that beautiful sense of shortening on the front side of your core. So you're really pulling in, drawing your tummy muscles in and up. Taking one more breath here, building strength. And then draw your knees down, big toes together to touch, child's pose, stretching arms forward. Breath in, breath out. One more time, hands come back underneath shoulders. And then we're taking it into our cow. Exhaling, cat. Breathing in, cow. Exhaling, cat. Breathing in, lengthening that beautiful stretch down the front side of the body. And then breathing out, the stretch between the spaces, between your shoulder blades, come back through neutral. And then we take it into this little hover box. Drawing those knees down, almost touching the mat, but they're just hovering, really working that front side of your core. And then draw the knees down, big toes together to touch, child's pose, knees open wide. Full breath in, maybe moving the body from side to side. Full breath out. From here, start to spread your fingers and start to lift your hips, downward facing dog. Take a pedal out of the legs. Allow the head and neck to be relaxed. And bringing your awareness back to your breath. And then let's walk our feet a step closer towards our hands. So we've got quite a short downward facing dog here. And then on the next inhale breath, you're going to lift your right leg high, three-legged dog. Press down through both hands, engage that standing leg. And then from here, take a breath. And then on the exhale, start to draw your knee towards your nose. And then when you're here, round through your back and draw your knee that little bit closer and the heel that little bit closer towards your bottom. Draw the leg back, inhaling. Exhaling, rounding once again, knee to nose. Draw that leg back. One more time, knee to nose. Build that core strength. And then look at that place between your hands. Step the foot between the hands. Draw the back knee down, low lunge. Reach those arms up. Taking a breath in. Taking a breath out. Both legs are super active here in this little 90-degree lunge position. One more breath in. One more breath out. Draw your hands down through prayer, through the midline. And then imagine there's a string attaching the crown of your head to the ceiling. Keep that length through the spine as you start to bring your body forward. Keeping that spine nice and long. Find the connection between your belly and your thigh. Keep that front leg exactly where it is and start to rotate your body towards the right. Can you draw your elbow even further across than the outside of your knee? So it's more like your upper arm or armpit that's coming across. And then you're taking this little twisted position. So engage your bottom, engage those left glutes as you start to twist. You're drawing that top shoulder away from you and then really thinking about your core here. So imagine you're wearing a corset when you twist. Everything is hugging in and you're finding that length in your spine. Now maybe you stay here or maybe you start to lift that back leg and come into a little balance. But we're really thinking about maintaining the length of the spine and the twist, so don't worry if you have that back leg down. Staying here, one more breath. Can you keep that left hip from dropping down? And then draw that back knee down if it's raised. Come back through center, reach your arms up, lift up. Give the glutes on the left that little bit of a squeeze to open up through the front of the hip. And then hands come down, frame the front foot, step back into a high plank. Now everyone thinking about drawing your bottom down. And imagine you're ripping your hands back to your feet. Stay here, breathe in, feel the strength in your body. And then we're going to start to draw our right knee towards our right upper arm. Find your plank. Left knee towards left upper arm, plank. So each time your bottom is staying low, continue here. Keep this movement going, but keep stable through the rest of your body. Tap. Last two. 1 and 2. Back to your high plank. Now up to you, either knees down. You may feel ready to take chaturanga, so either knees down or like me, taking chaturanga if you feel ready. And then rolling over your feet to find your upward facing dog or your cobra. And then come back, downward facing dog. Full breath in, and full breath out. Now tiptoe your feet forward to make sure you're taking the shorter downward facing dog. And then on the inhale, left leg lifts up high. Draw that leg up and roll the hip bone down. Take a breath in and then exhale, knee to nose. Draw the leg back. No swinging, nice and controlled. Knee comes in, shortening the front side of your core. Lengthen the leg back. Exhaling, knee to nose, draw in. And then look at that space between your hands. Step the foot down. Find low lunge on this side. Reaching those arms up. So my back foot is untucked. The toes are untucked. You could always have your toes tucked if it suits the arrangement in your ankle more. And then draw your arms down through prayer, through the midline. Grow that bit taller. Anchor those back glutes on. And then start to bring the body forward, keeping that length in your spine. Your body and your belly touches your leg. And then you start to rotate to the side wall. You're bringing your elbow right across your leg, and then you're taking this little twist, all the while really hugging in through your core. Draw that top shoulder away from your ear, and then if you feel like you've got the stability, then raising that back leg, but see if you can stop that right hip from rolling down. Staying here, keep breathing, soften through the neck. The twist is really happening from the navel all the way up to the shoulders. And then from here, starting to bring that back knee down, rotating back to center, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot. Step back into that high plank. Immediately bottom draws down, ripping those hands back and pressing those toes firmly down. Legs are active. Take a breath. And then on the exhale, right knee towards right elbow, left knee towards left elbow. Or maybe we can get it even higher. And we're just going to stay here, building that beautiful core strength. Wonderful, everyone. We go for another 2 on each side. And then pausing in your high plank, you decide knees down, vinyasa or chaturanga. Take your way back to downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Looking at that space between your hands, hop your feet towards the hands. Breathe in, lift halfway, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Rock the weight forward into the balls of the feet. If your hands are on the floor, think about hugging your elbows that little bit closer towards your legs and drawing your head that little bit closer towards your shins as you lift your tailbone up to the sky. And then everyone, let's take it up into our chair pose. Drawing your bottom low, reaching your arms up to the sky, breathing in here, breathing out. And then really thinking about engaging through your core as you start to bring your bottom down. We're coming down, we're lowering down to the ground. We're coming down into a boat pose, kicking those feet out in front. You can always have the feet down to lessen the intensity. And then imagine you're trying to shut a door with your feet. Lift up through your chest. Stay here, take a breath, lift your chest. And then we're going to try and stand up without using our hands. Maybe you rock forward and back, or maybe you can just come up into your chair pose. Staying here. Draw the weight back into the heels, draw your bottom back. Build that strength in the legs. Lift those arms up in line with your ears, and then let's take it down again. Lowering your bottom down, kicking those feet out. Now maybe this time we reach our arms up. We keep lifting our chest up. There's no rounding through the back. Nice straight spine. Breathing in, breathing out. Draw those feet down, take it back up to chair. Get that bottom low when you get there. We'll go one more time. Breathe in. And then on the exhale, start your descent. Coming all the way down. And then maybe this time we start to extend our legs straight. Really thinking about that front side of your core. Draw it in and up. And then legs come back. Can we lift ourselves up into chair without using our hands? Beautiful, everyone. And then from here, bring yourself up to stand in your Tadasana. Full breath in. Full breath out. Hands come back to prayer. Bring your weight into your left leg. We're going to balance here. And then start to pick up your right leg, bent leg mountain. Draw your knee towards your chest. And then from here, start to kick the leg back behind you. Imagining that you're closing a door. We're coming to our warrior 3 pose. Rolling that right hip bone down. Drawing your shoulders away from your ears. And then come back up. Draw that leg back into your bent leg position. Draw the crown of your head up to the sky. We go again, draw the leg back. Beautiful, keep connected to that big toe mound at the front. And then coming back up. One more time. Draw that foot back. So really using that core control to keep your balance here. Rolling that right hip bone down. And then coming back up into your bent leg mountain position. And then returning the foot to the floor. Hands come alongside the body. Take a breath in. Take a breath out, lose any tension if any is built up in the body from balancing. And then let's go again, breathe in. This time reaching our arms up, exhale them down towards the chest. And then let's take it to the other side. So now balancing in the right foot, left leg draws up into this bent leg position. Find that engagement through the core. And then we start to kick our foot back. Imagine you're kicking that foot through water. As you start to bring yourself into your warrior three on this side, keeping that nice opening through the chest. And then we draw ourselves back up into our bent leg mountain position. Grow tall through your spine. Exhale, kicking through water. How slowly and controlled can you go? And make sure you finish the pose off so you're not rushing. And then coming back up to your bent leg mountain position. Only are we building strength in our core, but also in our legs. And then one more time, kicking that foot back. Softening through your jaw. Roll that hip bone down. And then come back up through center. Pausing at the top, and then foot comes down, arms come down, release your shoulders, take a breath in, and take a breath out. From here, reach your arms up to the sky. We start to lower our hips down once again, lowering our bottoms all the way down. This time we're going to hold here, draw in your tummy muscles, draw those hips back to your heels, hold it here. Find that strength in your legs and feel like you're drawing your belly off your thighs. And then bottom comes down. From here, feet come down to the ground, round through your spine, lower down with a bit of core control, all the way down. And then from here, bring hands to the base of the head, elbows open wide. We're going to take our little bicycle legs here. So bring your legs into 90-degree position. And then we're going to start to bring opposite elbow to the outside of opposite leg as we bicycle through. It's bicycling motion, but make sure you're lifting your shoulder blades off the ground. Legs once again kicking through water. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing, everyone. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Hold on to the outer edges of your feet. Happy baby. Sigh out if you need to. And then hug your knees into your chest. Open your arms out wide. Take a breath in. And then knees come over to the right on the exhale, taking this little double leg twist, perhaps looking down your left arm, breathing in, breathing out. Legs come back to center, breathing in, breathing out as you turn to bring the legs to the other side, turning your head in the other direction. Softening both shoulders down, softening your face. Come back to center. Give yourself a big squeeze once again, and then extend your arms, extend your legs away. Shavasana. This is where I leave you, my friends. Take as long as you can in your Shavasana, and I will see you next time. Namaste.